Hello everyone! Today I'm doing day 7 of Ethony's 31 Days of Tarot Challenge, my most worked deck for 2017, and I have 3 decks here. I would like to start with the one in the middle. This is the Witch's Tarot by Alan Dugan, which I trimmed. This was my go-to deck in 2017 for reading for others. This is very similar to the Rider-Waite-Smith system depictions, but has a more modern feel, I would say, and actually some of my most favorite depictions of tarot are in this deck. There are some cards which are just wonderful, I think, and I really love working with this deck. Also, those who I read for seem to enjoy and understand the depictions in this deck. So I really found a great use for this deck. I love the cards. They shuffle nicely, and they are not too big, not too small. After I trimmed the black borders, the colors became more summery. The feel of this deck became more summery, and I thought that this would be a deck that I would really enjoy working with, and it was true. It reads wonderfully, and I don't have any issues. I have never had, look at this card, this is such an amazing 5 of Cups. I've never had a reading where the cards would not make sense. This deck is my perfect workhorse, and this is another of my favorite cards. So this is a perfect workhorse. This I carry with me whenever I know that someone might want to have a reading, and this is not offensive. This is quite generic in its theme. So there are different ages and people represented in this deck. I loved working with this deck in 2017. The beginning of 2017, I got this Steampunk Tarot by Ellie Fell and Barbara Moore. This also had a black border around it, and for a long time I used it as it was. And then one day I wanted to see what this deck would look like without the borders, and I just love these warm tones, the color palette of this deck. I love the strong female depictions, and this is the deck that I used to read for myself. Basically, the whole first half of 2017 I used this deck whenever I wanted to do a reading for myself. It gave me great insights. These two were my stalker cards for 2017, and they came up quite often. But I just love this deck. It speaks to me. It's easy to understand what it is trying to say. It is blunt, it is honest, and I had no issues with reading these cards, so this was a favorite of mine for 2017. But in the autumn, I got the Spiral Tarot, and I liked the artwork when I saw it online, but I didn't expect it to have such a powerful effect on me. And since then, this became kind of my soul deck. I feel that this is the deck for me, the only one that has the unique voice that speaks to my heart, speaks to my soul, and I just love this deck. It's very small. The cardstock is quite thin, but there are no problems with it because it is strong, regardless of how thin it is, but it shuffles wonderfully. And again, this was everything that I could hope for a tarot deck to be. And even though now I am moving away from Rider-Waite-Smith's depictions and I am working more with pip decks, this deck still is, and I guess it will be, my soul deck, my soul Rider-Waite Smith clone deck, and the strength of this deck is in the cards. The card depictions are powerful and mesmerizing and fascinating, and I just can't find the right adjectives to describe these court cards. The readings with this deck are very deep, very profound. I have no reason to complain when I work with this deck. Look at this sun card. This is, I think, one of the most beautiful sun cards that I've ever seen in a tarot deck. This deck is drawn by Kay Stevenson, and after I got this deck, I also got her Oracle, the Ancient Feminine Wisdom deck, and now this is her Oracle deck, and now I am looking into the Celestial Tarot, which was also done by her, and see if that deck would speak to me and work for me. So these were my 3 most used decks in 2017, and they were really great. I really enjoyed working with them. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back with the next day's prompt. See you next time.